Hey guys, it's Specialzy here, and welcome to episode 38 of the Berlin Dynamo series. Now, today it's a very special episode for more reasons than just, as you can see, we'll be taking on Bayern Munich in the second round of the DFB POKAL. But we're also in fifth place in the league on 22 points. We are 1 point away from the promotion playoff at the moment. I'll show you the league table a little bit more in depth. Move myself to the bottom right hand. As you can see, Werder Bremen, they're a great side. They're currently unbeaten. Regensburg, which is a bit of a strange one, are currently in second place. They did get promoted with us last season, didn't they? Did they? Season before. Yeah, season before. So they've been there for 2 seasons actually. Right. But I think, yeah, they did get promoted with us in that first time around in Bundesliga 2. But yeah, I mean, we're a few points off them. We're, 5 points off second place, which is fine. But the biggest thing is 7 points is Magdeburg in the relegation playoff at the moment. As you can see, we're on 22. Quick maths, that's what? 15? If my maths is correct, 15 points away from the relegation zone already. Very good. As you can see, Gel is our best player at the moment, which I didn't really expect going into this season. As you can see, he's also starting to improve again. But as a result of his good form, we got 3 other clubs sniffing around. One of them being Hertha Berlin, which they're like my rivals on this series after stealing our players last season. I really... Them getting Sunset Bell when it was pretty much crunch time, at the end of January, or, a good portion of the way through January, left me scrambling to make sure we got promoted this season, or promoted last season for this season. And it just, it was a lot. Anyway, recent fixtures. As you can tell, they've been very, very good. Last episode was Paderborn and Bochum, the double win last episode. We followed that up with a fellow promotion victory over Chemnitzer. They were so good last season. They lost one of their best players, and as you can see, we absolutely destroyed them during this game. Jubilovic opened the scoring. They got a goal back, and from that point on, we scored 3 unanswered goals before half-time. So Gel got a penalty, Rosema got a goal for himself, and then Gel getting a second goal for himself in stoppage time of the first half. And that's all she wrote. We then managed to get a pretty hard-fought 3-2 victory against Darmstadt. Probably didn't deserve to win this one, if I'm being honest. As you can see, they opened the scoring. We got a goal back through Pavicic. They dominated us as well, to be fair, which is why I think it's a little bit cruel. Went 2-1 up. They then had a goal disallowed in the 80th minute. We then scored through Pavicic in the 82nd minute. Santos, the backup striker, coming off the bench, playing very well. And then Hendricks, also off the bench, getting us a winner in the 85th minute. And we looked a little bit jammy there. 3 goals from 5 shots on target. Usually it's us that's having to cop that. So it was nice. Anyway, next game, Nuremberg, 4-1 loss at home. Very disappointing. It's also worth mentioning that goalkeeper got in, what's his name? So Nikolic played in that one where we conceded, but Newlands picked up an injury after this Chemnitzer game. So we played Nikolic in this game here, conceded 4 goals from 4 shots on target, one of which was a penalty, which was a bit unlucky for him, especially kicking it off that way. That was pretty early on. They went 2-0 up. We got a goal back through Rosema. Gel had a goal disallowed there as well. And then they scored 2 unanswered goals. Could have had a 5th in 5 shots on target as well. But luckily that one was ruled out. And we actually played better. We more or less dominated them. They just put every single shot in the back of the net. And yeah, I was pretty upset with Nikolic after that one, giving me sort of flashbacks to the start of the season. And the most recent game I just played was another 3-2 victory, a very close game. This one was away to Dynamo Dresden. And as you can see, 3-2 victory. Again, probably, I mean, we probably deserved to win, but it was a very, very close game. Rosema, I've got to try and pronounce it correctly. Rosema getting a goal for himself to kick it off. They got a goal back at half time. Well, pretty much at the start of the second half. Rosema getting a second goal. And then, yeah, they got an equaliser in the 82nd minute. That highlight was as I made my tactical change to go defensive with time wasting, was the 81st minute. And that highlight was playing, or it had just started. So cop that, had to cancel obviously the defensive mentality change. And then luckily for us, Veloso dos Santos, I'll actually show you this goal, it's pretty nice. I believe it was on the volley and just absolutely smashes it into the back of the net in the 87th minute for his first goal for the club. As you can see, Shallow into the box, and then boom, Veloso dos Santos, left-footed volley, bang, giving us the victory over our Dynamo rivals. So very good stuff there. And it was pretty important to make sure we got that win, as it did, propel us, further up the league. Anyway, today's game, Bayern Munich. Not expecting a victory, but I would love, like I said last episode, I would love to be the giant killer. And hopefully, we can make that happen today. And again, Dantas, still injured, another 5 weeks. Not too long. And we've actually got I think by the time he's back, might just be the start of the winter break. Be very close. It's usually early December until sort of early January. About 3 or 4 weeks off. So it'll be interesting. We're at the 30th of October at the moment. Up front, we got Gel and Rosema. In midfield, we got Hendricks on the left, Veloso dos Santos, Jublovic, Pavicic. Backline's the same, except we got Shiloh. Shiloh's been playing there. As you can see, Barsland was injured. Yeah, he's about to come back. I don't really know who to play there. We'll probably play Barsland, purely for the fact that I would like him to go natural in that right wing-back position, or the right full-back position. I mean, his stats are going up, but his determination's going down, which I don't really like. But it is what it is. Hopefully, come the second half of the season, he'll start to be a little bit more, I don't know, what's the right word? He'll be sort of gelled a little bit more into the squad. Hopefully that team cohesion will allow him to start playing as he should. Also worth mentioning that we're the home team, so the way it works in the POKAL is the lower ranked team is always at home, which is really quite a good initiative. I feel like they should play that way in England as well. I think it'd be quite good for the lower league sides to verse your championship or Premier League squads or teams, I guess, in their own stadiums. And if not, then I believe they do get a percentage of gate receipts and stuff like that, which is in itself is a pretty cool initiative. Anyway, Bayern Munich, we versed their reserve squad quite a few times. This is our first, best team in Germany test. And they've got the opening goal in the first minute of the game. Good start. I know we are going attacking. I just wanted to see what would happen today. It's, like I said, this game, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't mean anything. I like that it looks to pretty much be a sellout. The away bay looks full, that's for sure. I wonder if this will surpass our highest attendance and gate receipt as well, as we've now conceded 2 goals to the same player in the space of 4 minutes. Might have been a good a good test for my defensive tactic. I probably should have actually tested that out. Would have been interesting. So Yang Feng is a very good Chinese player. They signed him from one of the Portuguese clubs, but not one of the top clubs. Porto something like that. One of those clubs. Anyway, Jublovic got a corner. Cleared away. Rosima. Pavicic has scored. 2-1. Very interesting. I wasn't expecting to even score, so there you go. All right, Naranjo. Back to Newlands, to Matus. Is it Mateus or Matus? Anyway, Rosema. Hendricks, big touch, but still manages to keep it. And then passes back and gives the ball away. Ooh, risky. It's a very risky pass back. Jublovic into Rosema. I mean, we're losing the ball, but they're also losing the ball. That was a terrible pass. Matus has 16 passing and he's doing stuff like that. And Bayern, they put it in the back of the net, but it's going to go, disallowed for offside. Luckily for us, there's no VAR, so we don't have to really waste our time, which is good. Hendricks with a free kick. Back post. Oh, he scored. Veloso dos Santos has put it in the back of the net. From a set piece. I don't think we ever score from free kicks. Corners, occasionally. But it's 2-2. We're drawing Bayern Munich at the moment. And we're coming forward. Dos Santos. Oh my god. 3-2. Defensive. Defensive. And we'll go time wasting as well. Probably not the smartest thing to do against Bayern Munich, but we are winning. We're actually winning. I was not expecting that. Especially with how we started. 2 goals in 4 minutes. I mean, we'll just get the boys back out there, but I don't know. Should I have just kept it on attacking? I feel like now we're inviting pressure going defensive. Blocked, and then Yang Feng. I mentioned him as well. It's his first goal. All right, we're going back attacking. That was silly. I mean, the defense is looking pretty shocking out there at the moment. I don't really know what to do. I mean, do I take one of the centre backs off? And Poothy's back on the bench. Luckily for us, that shot goes over. I mean, Gel's not playing well, but, he's pretty much our best player at the moment. So, he might be on a 6-6 now, for example. But that might be because he hasn't really had, too much to do in the game. But sometimes when he... Oh, I thought he was on then. I thought Gel was on. That pass back looked really weak. Bayern are coming forward yet again. Oh, Scott's in behind. Passes it to Savio. Yang Feng, oh my god. I told you he's a good player. He's a good player. I'll show you his stats after we finish. His attributes. I might go a sub here. Let's bring a midfielder. Raw can come on for Jublovic. Get that one on. I mean, one of the centre backs should come off realistically. Oh, that was his hat trick. He should have equalised there for us. Oh, that's terrible. Veloso dos Santos, man. He should have put that in the back of the net. Alright, 10 minutes to go. I'll encourage him again. Are we really going to lose 4-3 to Bayern Munich after leading as well? So frustrating. We've done nothing in the second half. Oh, that's so annoying. I actually thought when we were 3-2 up, I thought maybe. Probably my own fault for going defensive for the start of that second half. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but here's Yang Fang. He did get man of the match. Model citizen. Just a really, really solid midfielder. They paid 35 mil, so it's not even that expensive, really. And it was Porto Monens. They have a lot of good youth players, I'm pretty sure. So that doesn't really surprise me. And yeah, new gate receipt record. The previous was 525. That was last season. Yeah. And then this season we've beat it by 100k. We also got 307,000 for playing in the second round, which is very good. And that is our highest ever attendance as well. It is not actually. It's lower, but it's a lot higher than last season and any other season prior to against Magdeburg, who we're versing next in this episode actually. So looking forward to that. Are we home or away for that game? We are home. So we're going to have back-to-back really big attendances. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll join you guys for the lineup, and I'll skip forward the 3 days. Alright, so let's get in the lineup here for Magdeburg. Only change I made was Ngui has come in to the left wing-back position. Prevel's suspended. And then I've just swapped Jublovic and Veloso dos Santos. Purely for the fact that Dos Santos, his loan was to actually play deep line playmaker and not box-to-box midfielder. He's been picking up a couple of goals recently, but he's actually slightly better. So he's only got a 2.5 star rating for box-to-box, same as Jublovic has now. However, Dos Santos has 3.5 star current ability, or star rating for deep lying, whereas Jublovic only has 3. So just a little change there. Dos Santos, his manager, does want me to play him, and I have had him speak to me about it. So just that one little change there, and hopefully, he'll still be contributing quite a bit, either with goals or hopefully with a few more assists. That'd be pretty good. Jublovic with the free kick here. Havicic unmarked at the back post. Saying Naranjo was offside. I don't understand how he would be offside. He didn't even... Yeah, goal awarded. That's a weird one, because why would he be interacting with play if he's sort of nowhere near where the ball went in? Anyway, doesn't matter. We are 1-0 up, so it's a perfect start here against our rivals. And we got Naranjo on the ball. Ngoi. Hendricks loses out. Luckily for us, Jublovic can get back. We look to build through the midfield again. Veloso dos Santos, Rosima. Got Pavicic, deadly player, such a good signing. Referee penalty, put in the back of the net anyway by Hendricks. It's his 4th goal this season. Actually doing some work for us, which is really good. Hendricks is such a good player that I just wish he had more pace about him. The only thing that holds him back, otherwise he would legitimately be one of the best players we have. Always good to see Eintracht Braunschweig losing 2-0 to Darmstadt. And we're approaching half-time with a 2-0 lead. We're coming forward yet again. Hendricks now beats his man and then gets tackled, but he's going to win the ball back. Can he cut inside? He can. Good cross as well to the back post. Havicic is a big man. I think he's 194 centimeters. Something ridiculous like that. which is like 6'4", I think, 6'5", somewhere around there. So he's a big lad. He's very quick for a big lad as well. And I'm very happy with that first half performance. And we got, we're going a little bit jammy. 2 goals from 2 shots on target, but all right, Hendricks with the corner. Oh, Naranjo should have put it in the back of the net there. Very frustrating. We're still having issues with our fullbacks. I don't know. The average ratings of these wingbacks is just not very good. It's not. We'll look to make a sub here as well. It's like, do I want to take one of them off and bring like Ronstadt on? But Ronstadt's been playing terribly, so take Dos Santos off for Raw, and then we'll swap those 2 over. Bring Jublovic back into the deep lying playmaker. Just a little bit more suited for that position. And unfortunately, Magdeburg now have their first highlight of the game. And they're in our box. I don't like that. It's a good save by Newlands at the near post. Very good save. Gel clears away. It's going to go back out to the corner taker. In the box, another good block there from the defender. It was actually Gel, the striker. Then our other striker gets it back there. Clears it across goal. Not really what you want from a player clearing the ball, albeit he's a striker, so you almost might expect that to happen. We'll bring Mbala on for Pavicic, so we'll make that change as well. In theory, like I said, I would want to take one of the fullbacks off because they're both terrible. Probably Shiloh is lacking a little bit more conditioning. And he's just giving the ball away there. I might actually take him off because that was a bit silly. Quickly do that. They're coming forward and they're going to get a goal as a result of it. So, very frustrating there. And it's almost making me want to go defensive. And they've got another highlight as well. Come on, boys, defend. All right, we're actually coming forward now. We won the ball back. And then Hendricks just gets tackled. Ngoyi gets it. Bit of a misplaced pass there. Raw. To Mbala. Jublovic. Into the box. Not a bad shot. Good save from their keeper. I'm a bit nervous though. I hate just having the 1 goal advantage. You need that 2 goal advantage. Anyway, Ronstadt taking his sweet time. Don't even have time wasting on, but he's doing what he needs to do. And it's the end of the highlight there. They've got a free kick, and it's a good save. The goalkeeper's coming forward. He's in the box. And they've scored. His first ever Magdeburg goal in the 94th minute to equalise. Oh, that's so frustrating. Two all draw. And you look at their goals. 88th minute, 94th minute. It's unfortunate. It's like not a terrible result. It's such a weird thing. We're almost competing for promotion, and it just feels strange. Like I said, I know the team's a lot better than it was. It just feels strange to be coming fourth when we should be down the bottom with Magdeburg fighting relegation. We actually just gave them a point, which is frustrating. So I would love for them to get relegated. and for us to be in a higher division than the team we're renting a stadium off. Anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the episode. Not a great episode, although we were leading Bayern Munich 3-2 at one stage, so I'll take that. And then that game just then, very unlucky. Unlucky, maybe a little bit of negligence on my part. Should have gone defensive, especially prior to that especially after that first goal they scored. Oh well, doesn't matter. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and apart from that, as always, take it easy and goodbye.